guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's something mounted toward the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Rain Check. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alrighty. Lawrence puts on his glasses and scans the room, looking at every single object in sight. I see. There it is. It takes no time at all before the Grey Wolf motions at a particular book on the shelf right next to me. That one. I turn around and pull out the book, quickly noticing that there's no title on the cover of the spine. Ah, there's a small button there. The fox, who's head level with where the book was, reaches in the gap and presses the button. The bookcase suddenly starts to slide open, revealing a long, narrow hallway. As easy as that. I recommend we split up and occupy different sections. We don't want to look so too suspicious grouped up together. I'll be on my own. You three can work it out amongst yourselves. The Grey Wolf leads ahead with Javier, strolling down the hallway with Rouge shaking his head, the two of us following behind. Damn, this is a library, especially the bookshelves lined around the walls. There's a lot more people here than I'd expect for a place with such an obscure entrance. Some of them are dressed in suits, while others appear more casual, similar to my own attire. Lawrence is already sitting by the counter, talking with the bartender. I just scanned the lobby. It looks like we're good on hidden cameras. Also, it looks like there's a set of stairs on the other side. I'll go check it out. If you guys notice anything suspicious, try to get a picture at the very least. Javier trots off, leaving me alone with Rue, who's thoroughly surveying the place. What about me? What should I do? With me? With me, I have a bad feeling about this place. Let's sit there. Might be a good idea to keep an eye on the entrance. He points to a couple of lounge sofas just a few feet away as we make our way over and sit down. You drink? No, thanks. This is actually my first time at a bar or speakeasy. I see. I'm going to order us something. What do you want? Cola's fine. Rue waves over a tall, slender otter server dressed as a librarian from another table. 2 colas and tall glasses and keep the change. The wolf hands over a bill before the otter happily bows and returns to the counter. Hope this helps us blend in better than you did back at the coffee shop. I return a nervous chuckle while casting a glance around the room, making sure the men from earlier are on here. So, you got a cola too? I thought you were gonna order a beer or something. Nah, I was gonna say, best to be sober during the investigation. And not like him. I follow Rue's gaze and spot Lawrence, who's already downing a shot glass. Oh no, that can't be good. Guys! The fox's voice suddenly startles me, making me jump. Turns out the upstairs is a rec room, and it's packed. There are also several reading rooms up here, which look like private VIP suites. I'm going to stay up here and check it out for the time being. Got it. You know, for a place that's supposed to be library-themed, it sure is dark in here. How can anyone read any of these books unless they're sitting underneath the lights? They probably don't, it's just for decoration. Oh, that reminds me, I should put on those contacts you gave me. Contacts? I gave Theodore the old pair in your safe. You went through my safe? Yes, now quit babbling, you're going to give yourself away. Poor Javier. Second now. I pull out the small contact container from my pocket. Do I just put these on my eyes? This your first time? Yeah. I recommend going to the bathroom and using the mirror. Right. I chuckle nervously, my paw is growing clammy. Do you think you could put them on for me? I don't think I have the guts to do it myself. He looks at me like I'm joking, but obliges when he realizes I'm not. Alright, I'll need you to look up. I do as I'm told while Rue scoots over and positions the contact so that it's right above my eyes. He pinches one of my eyes open, following by a quick soft pressure, which causes me to flinch. He does the same, placing the remaining contact in my other eye. There. I blink a couple times and blush when I notice how close Rue is to me. Well? It feels weird, but at least there's no discomfort. Not yet, at least. My eyes adjust after a few more blinks until I'm able to focus on distant objects. Wow, it's definitely a lot brighter. I can even make out what's in the shadows over there. Good, now keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. I nod back, understanding the task at hand. I spend the next few moments surveying the lounge area, but don't spot any suspicious individuals. If anything, I'd say we're the suspicious ones. Everyone here is chatting and enjoying themselves. The otter eventually comes back with our drinks. I see Javier not too far behind, approaching us, his face panicked and flustered. I think I'm being followed. Javier's voice is barely audible over the ambience as he flicks his eyes to the side, signaling someone behind him. I looked behind the fox and only spot Lawrence making his way up the stairs. Oh, I don't see anyone. Don't laugh, but they're... a daddy. Huh? Rue nearly chokes on his drink before giving an incredulous look at the fox. That certainly caught Rue off guard. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, isn't that what you call them? What happened? Well, as you know, I was upstairs taking photos and mapping out the layout when I tried my best to eavesdrop on the patrons. I may have stuck my head into a private reading room thinking it was empty, but it wasn't, and that's when they started following me around. The fox lets out a shiver and tries to regain his composure. I made a mistake poking my head in. That man gave me the most lustful and desireful gaze I've ever seen in my life. I do not enjoy the sensation of being followed and objectified, thank you very much. Listen, just tell him you're not interested. Easy for you to say. You're massive. Oh. There's a large Arctic fox with an interesting choice of attire slowly making his way over from around the corner. I think I spot the man Javier's talking about. This should be interesting. Oh my god. Greetings. Oh my god. What is that thick accent? I have to strain myself to pick up on his words. And what's with his attire? He's showing off so much fur. He really is a daddy. He grins and then gives a short bow towards us, as I try not to stare at his chest. I don't know if it's because I'm sitting down, but the way he's towering over Javier is ominous. Listen, whatever you're trying, I'm not interested. But I am. Surely there is a reason within you, little fox. Little fox? You're funny. Now get the hell out of here, you creep. My, there's such a strong fire that burns in you. Surely you must accompany me tonight. I see Rue trying to hold back a laugh. He's enjoying this too much. What makes you think I'd spend a night with you? Ah! Javier points at the man, but his paw gets intercepted, the white fox leaning over and planting a kiss on it instead. Ah! Filthy, filthy, filthy! Javier's face is completely red and flushes as the man goes in and kisses Javier's paw again. Javier tries to yank his paw out, but the man's grip greatly overpowers him. Sueltame, pinche pervertido. Ah, so the fox is cultured as well, so clever and passionate. Get out of here, you creep! Should I step in and do something? I look over to Rue, who's silently studying the man carefully. Why isn't he doing anything? You wound me. Fuck off. The large fox shakes his head disappointingly. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to bring someone as keen and well-spoken as you with me tonight. Javier stumbles into my arms as the man releases his grip. This is messed up. I should speak up. Just as I'm about to say something, Rue holds me back and gives me a look. Could you give us a moment? I've been waiting the entire night. I suppose I can wait some more. Great. The wolf brings us in a huddle, his brows furrowed with confusion. Help me get this fucking guy out of here. It's not funny. Hold on. I swear I've seen him somewhere before. It's on the tip of my tongue. Shit, this is gonna bother me. Huh? What are you talking about? Is there something I'm missing? I don't think I've ever seen someone like this before in my life. I have an idea. Javier, ask him who he is. What? Why don't you ask? I don't want anything to do with this creep anymore. That's the thing. I don't think he's a creep. I've seen his face somewhere before. Probably from the porn you watch. No. And it would be better if you asked him since you're the one he has his attention on. You can fish more out of him. Javier shivers and leans in towards us, his expression stern as ever as he whispers, What the fuck? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? We have an investigation to do, enough of your antics. So if you could so kindly help me get rid of this man, I would greatly appreciate it. What if I ask him? The two stare at me in surprise. We just want to know who he is, right? Before the two can stop me, I turn to face the white fox, who's patiently staring at us. Excuse me, but just who are you? You seem familiar. He suddenly bursts into laughter, a deep and robust sound. Yes, you may have seen me before. I would not be surprised if you saw me on the news or online. Oil these days is such a controversial topic, yet the demand for it continues to grow. God damn it, I remember now. You're Magnuson, aren't you? Ha! Yes, but please refer to me as Magnus. Magnus the Red, or Magnus the White. Ha! No wonder you seem so familiar. How could you tell? Your clothing gave it away. Javier's jaw drops at the mention of the name. You're Magnus? You're so much taller in person, and exotic. Sorry, can someone fill me in on what's going on? Magnus is the founder of the Delta Antarctic Expedition. Wait, that sounds familiar. Didn't I read up on something like that earlier? The one and only. Javier's amazement slowly fades and is replaced with suspicion. What could someone like you possibly want from a fox like me? You look like... you look like the smartest person in the entire establishment. All I really want is companionship and help. Huh, that's a funny way to say sex. You got some weird kinks, old man, grabbing my hand like that. Fucking millionaires are all the same. This time, it's Magnus who's flustered. I think there may be some miscommunication here. My deepest apologies. English is not my first language. Not my second either, and I am still learning the Western culture. It is only how we pay respect to beautiful men and women. What the hell is he even from? A likely story, but what the hell is someone like you doing here? I come for Thai. There was someone I was expecting tonight to help me, but it seems they are not here. I need someone clever and smart for a dinner party I'm attending tonight. It is difficult being so far away from home, not knowing a single face. There isn't much time left, so I will be going. Javier stops and thinks for a second before running to stop Magnus from leaving. Wait, I'll help you. Rue and I lock eyes, both of us equally confused. What the hell's going on? Magnus reaches out and holds Javier's paw and kisses it again. You should have told me I was in the presence of such an influential man. Apologies for my remarks earlier. I thought you were someone else. Ha! Splendid. Not to worry. I promise you will enjoy the night. Let us take the back exit out. Even with my casual clothes, I prefer to keep a low profile. His clothes are anything but low profile. Back exit? I wasn't aware of one unless you're referring to the staff-only door. Yes, how clever. I think we are going to get along well. Now, let's depart. Javier turns to us. His voice is low as Magnus starts walking towards the back of the building. I'm going to see what I can find out from Magnus. I'm not sure why he needs someone with him. He must be working closely with the other companies at TIE if he's here. Hopefully I can find out something about Cyprus and Blackout. Sorry for leaving so unexpectedly, but I've only managed to put one in one at the last second, and there might not be another opportunity. Go. It's not like the task at hand is demanding. Great. Theodore, I trust you will cooperate nicely by Rue's side. It's a fancy way of saying sex. No. I'm still processing what's happening, but I managed to respond with a small nod, though Rue looks visibly annoyed at Javier's remark. Javier quickly strolls off around some bookshelves, disappearing from sight as I return a dumbfounded look to Rue. So, are we not going to talk about what the hell just happened? What in particular? About how Javier suddenly agreed to get taken away by some rich old guy with some strange accent. Who the hell is he, anyway? He's a philanthropist who made a fortune discovering oil in Antarctica. Definitely was not expecting to see him here. Oh no, he's one of those guys. He's not your type or something? Yeah, what? What are you talking about? Why is Rue teasing me at a time like this? Anyway, what do you think he wants with Javier? He said he needed someone capable and smart. No idea. The man's loaded with money. I'm not sure why he doesn't have bodyguards around. Unless he was banking on being incognito the whole time. That whole interaction felt so surreal. You're not worried about Javier? No. But now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into other business tycoons at the convention happening. He mentioned he was waiting for someone, but said they never showed up. Must be business-related. Unless what? Who knows? I look back at Rue awkwardly, imagining what Magnus and Javier could be doing at this very second. Listen, I can tell you're worried, but Javier's more than capable of outwitting people. And if what Javier said is true, then I expect him to smooth talk information out of Magnus tonight. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!